Welcome everybody. It is Crypto Moose. The moose is loose. Welcome to another installment of Crypto Moose. So what we're going to do is talk about the MELD Diamond Hands. So if you don't know what MELD is, it is going to be a lending and borrowing protocol that is built on the Cardano blockchain. And before we start, like, subscribe, you can comment. And again, Mitchell Bouchard, I am your crypto NFT investor and YouTuber, whatever you want to call it. And I just wanted to say again, thank you everybody for watching, because the channel has been growing and I've been putting in a lot of work. Every Monday at 2 p.m. EST, we are coming out with another video. So I film as many as I can. Today it is January 10th for me at 7:34 p.m. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So today we have Bitcoin running up a little bit more as well. So we're in the early stages of January of 2023. So hopefully maybe when we're looking back on this video, we can think to ourselves, great, I picked up more Bitcoin, or I picked up more Cardano and I successfully DCA'd. I bought in at a pretty good price. And if we look at Cardano, maybe we could try to find it. Yeah, on the 7-day, we are at 27%. So we are up 27%, which is quite beautiful for Cardano, right? We don't always see Cardano pumping that much, so it's nice to see every once in a while. But the topic of this video, we're going to be talking about the MELD Diamond Hands specifically. So if you are unaware, MELD had an ISPO, an initial stake pool offering, and that is when you are able to delegate to a specific stake pool, and then instead of being rewarded in ADA tokens, you get rewarded with the MELD tokens. And then in this case, if you were in the very first epoch, meaning if you were in early, effectively, you would have been airdropped a Mel Diamond Hands NFT. So let me show you what they look like. And I do have one in my wallet, but specifically I wanted to go over the price and maybe, you know, is it a good time to pick one up? Is it not? That's what I want to cover a little bit as well. So they are a beautiful NFT, and I was airdropped one and I was surprised that they were worth this much. And you can buy one. You could also buy with Sol now, which is pretty sweet. And they've added all these other features. It's kind of funny because from my perspective, I've been building a lot of online courses and really, you know, educating myself for the past several years in cryptocurrencies and NFTs. And I was into Cardano NFTs before they had smart contracts. So effectively, when you would put in a buy for an NFT, you had the recipient on the other end who had to send you manually your NFT, and they had a 24-hour window to do that. So sometimes they wouldn't send it to you and then you would just get your money back. But now, because of smart contracts, everything seems to be running smoothly. So if we look at the prices here, we should be able to see a history. Not sure how advanced JPEG store is yet. So not very, but anyways, you can see that 15 days ago, 1,800, and they were up a lot more at one point. Let me see if I can find a different resource. I know cnft.io, that might be a place for us to go. So I'm trying to speed this up to give you guys some info. Open. Now, definitely let me know in the comments below if you have a Mel Diamond Hands. Let me know if there are any NFTs that you would like me to cover here in the channel. My goal for the channel is to educate and just be part of the crypto community. I do talk a lot about Cardano, but that's because it's about 40% of my portfolio. But at the end of the day, I'm into all cryptocurrencies. I'm not a Cardano maxi. I'm not into just any coin. So if we take a look at OpenCNFT.io, this is where you can get a decent price history of different NFT projects. So let's try to find the MELD Diamond Hands. So if we put MELD here, we should be able to find the Diamond Hands all time. Come on. There we go. So the MELD Diamond Hands. I know they had a recent pump, which was pretty sweet. So if we go to the 30-day, okay, we're hovering at about 1,200. That was the average price. And then we pumped here. This is where things were getting pretty interesting. Now, for those of you that don't know, the floor price is the minimum you have to pay to get into the project. Basically, it's the cheapest one in the lot, right? So right now, Mel Diamond Hands, the floor is what, 1500, about 15, yeah, 1500. So 1525. So you need 1500 ADA to get the cheapest one right here. Now, if this one were to sell, then it would be 1590. So if we take a look at the chart, all right, when they first came out, I thought they were expensive. I thought they came out higher. Yeah, they came out about 800. I mean, these were free, by the way. So if you delegated to the stake pool and they sent you one, it just means that you were a prime supporter. And you could see that by my wallet here. This is one of my wallets, Red Cape. And you can see that I'm a Diamond Hands holder. I am not selling this. I'm a huge fan of the project. I don't care if this goes down to 2 ADA. I got it for free. I love it. It's beautiful. You can see this beautiful art. But what the Diamond Hands will allow you to do, and I'll go into something else as long as I can do it pretty swiftly. The Diamond Hands are somewhat limited in quantity. So because they're NFTs, they are a specific item that is represented on the blockchain, meaning they have an asset ID number that's going to be to who minted the NFT. So that would be, in this case, MELD. So you can make sure you're getting the right one. But then you're also going to have a specific asset ID number of the one that you have in your wallet. So if we go to mine, you can see that I would have a number associated to it. So it would be number 4201, but it would be asset 1V, blah, 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 blah. That means that I own that specific number. It's in my wallet. Hence, I own that JPEG image. All right, so now when I connect my wallet, I'm going to be able to, in the future, hopefully if they get everything done, when MELD comes out with their app, you're going to be able to utilize that app more effectively. So when it comes to getting interest rates, things of that nature, that's where the Diamond Hands is going to come into play. So they do have their bank managers as well. That one, they're printing 42,000, whereas the Diamond Hands, there's only 10,000. So there's going to be a lot more of those. Now, I believe the bank managers are going to give you yield, and then the Diamond Hands are going to be for a better interest against your loan, something of that nature. Do not quote me. I'm not really doing anything in particular to, getting loans or anything. So when it comes to crypto, I just buy and hold. I'm just being transparent. So here's a wallet. You can see that I'm just delegating like 1,000 MELD. 1,000 MELD that I can delegate there, but I have 5,900 here. So this is their app so far, but it's going to look significantly different in the future. Check out the other videos I have on the channel. So if you go to Crypto Moose, you can see all the videos. I highly recommend you check out my MELD videos because that's going to give you a better idea. What is MELD? I've done an entire breakdown of this. Be your own bank. And again, I'm just trying to educate every individual out there that wants to learn about MELD, right? What better way to do it than to utilize this technology? So long story short, where do I think this project's going? Do I think it's a good time to get one? Absolutely. If you're planning to get one long term, I'm not telling you to do this. This is just what I would do. Personally, I would pick up more. If I didn't have one, I would like to own one. Now, between now and the next maybe even 4 or 5 months is probably a good time to pick one up, because when MELD gets more attention, it's going to thrive. They are a borrowing and lending protocol that is also interoperable. Okay, so they have the Akamon bridge. They're going to allow for many different tokens, okay, many different assets to be stored on your app. You can use fiat you can utilize their debit card, okay, and spend your assets and convert to fiat upon transaction. That's going to be sweet. So definitely check out the other videos. Let me know if you agree with what I think. I think it now is a good time, but you have to be patient, right? You have to remember that this project just came out. So here we go. We have the activity. When this NFT came out, it was high, then it dipped. So you could have picked it up for 200-300 ADA, and it's just slowly been going up. And a project like this, I don't see you being able to pick this up for any cheaper 2-3 years from now. I think they're very scarce. Yeah, it looks like there's what 4,600 items. So there's not even 10,000. I thought there was more. So that's pretty sweet, right? The scarcity is there, and yeah, that's all I wanted to cover. And remember, if it's not your keys, it's not your cheese.